tragic update here to a story that broke a couple of days ago. New York State Police now say a missing 9-year-old Canadian girl has been found dead.
CTV's Colton Praill joins us live with the latest on this story. Colton, the details of this case pretty unclear and troubling. What's the latest we know right now?
Yeah, we know the timeline of events has shifted quite dramatically. This started as a search and rescue. A 911 call came in just before 10 o'clock Saturday night. A man reporting that his 9-year-old daughter was missing, that she had been kidnapped from a rest station on an interstate about 2.5 hours south of Montreal, an hour north of Albany, New York. Police originally investigating that as a disappearance, as a kidnapping. An Amber Alert was issued around 1 a.m. Sunday morning. But police say as they began that investigation, they began searching for this girl, there were some inconsistencies with the timeline and the details provided by the father, 45-year-old Luciano Fratola, when he was describing the disappearance of his 9-year-old daughter, Melina. That quickly shifted from an investigation from a search and rescue into a search for this girl. There was a number of different law enforcement bodies taking part in that, as were forest rangers, environmental services in New York, canine units, aviation units, and eventually they found her body about 50 kilometers north of where this emergency call was placed, near the New York-Vermont border. Police have now arrested the father. They are planning a release or a media conference, I should say, a little later on this morning. At this point in time, we are unaware of any charges. I expect that'll come out at about 10 o'clock this morning. But both the daughter and the father were Canadian residents. He owned a coffee shop in Montreal. On his website, he describes his daughter as the light of his life and the inspiration for everything. But obviously a very, very sinister turn here in this story, and something where we're going to have a few more details shortly as far as the charges that he's facing.
Wow.
Okay, that is CTV's Colton Praill live in Ottawa this morning. Colton, appreciate the update. We'll have more on this as the police update the investigation. Thanks for this so far.
Anytime.